Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, happy crafting friends. It's Myra's Crafting Playground. Woohoo! And I'm Myra, and I swear to God one day that'll roll off my tongue. But until then, it's just me. It's just me. So I have a cute little card for you today. Um, but first, I want to tell you about the product of the month. This is a new program that Stampin' Up! Has brought in. And what it is for Canadians, when you reach $100 in sales, for an extra $5, you can get the product of the month. This month, it's a pack of designer series paper in beautiful hues of blue. I wish I had it to show you, but as soon as I get it, I will. I know that I have seen it on the Stampin' Up! Website, and you can see it there. So it changes every month. I don't know what it's going to be next month, but I can tell you this month it is designer series paper. So there are many beautiful projects. Sorry, my pug has just arrived in my craft room and is kind of shuffling me out of the way because he's my crafting buddy. So I have to move. Anyhow, I just wanted to tell you about the product of the month. And of course, you know the rewards program with all of your purchases that you do receive reward dollars that will go towards your next purchase. So that's always a great thing that you can use anytime. It doesn't matter about the limitations. Oh, wait, I lied. $25 before you start receiving rewards. So do keep that in mind. Anyhow, today we have a cute little card for you. I was using the Tractor and Company set. Now, the card that we're going to make is going to be a little bit different. And the reason for that is very simple. I couldn't decide if I liked the stamp on white paper or to stamp on colored paper. Now my son feels that the white stamping gives it more definition, shows more of the detail, and so he's all about on the white paper. And I thought, but what if? So we're going to do this card again, but we're going to use, I've stamped the images on colored paper. So I've stamped red on red, garden green on garden green, that sort of thing. The wheels don't have this white border, and we'll see what it looks like. We'll make a comparison at the end. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't, but hey, one card, two ways. That's what we're going to do today. So again, I've used the words from the stamp, from the Emboss and Cut folder. So this one is Merry Christmas. And yesterday we were talking about the white edges, and here with the white edges, see, you don't need to finish off that edge. They're beautiful white edges. I don't know. I'm liking it. Anyhow, this is the first card. All right. Hold your decision. We'll get through the second card, and we'll have a vote. All right. So let me just put this down, and we will move down to the desktop. Set that card up there so you can see it. Here we go. All right. I gotta get my feet around the pug. So there's our first card. You can see I have this one sort of laid out already, but we're going to start from scratch. I just laid it out. So I am using a red card base. Again, not one of my traditional things, but I am this time. I just wanted it to have some color, and I wanted the tractor to blend in a bit, and I buried my Stampin' Seal. So this is the card pack that I used last night. This is one of the 4x6 cards, so I'm just using it kind of like you would your designer series paper, where it's creating a background. But because this one had all the Christmas trees there, and we're going into the woods to get our trees for Christmas, I figured, you know, what a better background than this. So it's like spot on what I wanted. So there we go. We've got our background on our paper. Now inside, and I didn't do it because, I'll be honest, I haven't totally finished that. but I will be putting in a white sheet for where you would put your greeting and where you'd sign the card. So I haven't done it as yet, so if you're looking at that going, hey, it's red inside, that's pretty dark, that is my reason why. Okay, so this time we're doing things a little bit different, right? We have our stamped images on color instead of white. So here's my tractor, and I have put together, just to show you, the trees. So let's show you even better here. You can use this set for pumpkins, corn on the cob, corn stalks, the Christmas trees. There's even little banners if you wanted to hang flags for whatever reason. Hay, bales of hay. Because see, it says hay. So you could put a chicken on top of your bale of hay and have hay, H-A-Y. So there's thinking of you, thanks for pulling me through, ha ha ha. And season's greetings. So those are the greetings that come with the set. But we're going to use the trees. And so I stamped the trees. You can see that green on green. I'm just flickering it in the light here. And I've already glued that into the cart that the tractor is dragging. So that's why you see my cart, my trees in my cart here. So what I found when I was putting the first card together, that the best way to do this is to put your wheels on first, because there is no way that you, well, okay, maybe you would, but I couldn't think of a way to get my wheels in the right position so I'd have proper spacing and elevation, and of course you want your front wheels and your back wheels to sort of be on the ground in the same spot. So I'm thinking, all right, let me check this a bit more. See, that's a bit off. I'm just looking at lining them up. Looks like that one's a bit higher. Let's move them a bit down. And this is not rocket science, but I'm going to tell you it's a little bit challenging here. And in the end, it'll be what it'll be, but you know, I've given it my best effort. So, okay, so I'm happy with where the wheels are. So I am going to just put them right there. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should probably leave that here. Sorry about this, folks. Just lining up my stuff again here. All right. We're going. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're not even going to look anymore. We're just doing it. Okay, and I know I didn't really finish my wheels yet, so don't worry. We're coming back to that too. Okay, I'm going to go with the back one now. Don't ask me why, but I am. You know, and it's just because when we're done, I don't want these wheels to be higher and those wheels to be lower, because you know that doesn't happen. We're all, I mean, okay, yes, it could be a rickety road and could be lumps and bumps on the road, but see, like this one. All right. All right. Okay, and our big wheel by Marx. All right, and I'm just popping one dimensional on the back, and we're just going to try and get it seated into position. All right. They are what they are. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm just going to pop this on as well. Now I still have some rims. I don't know if you can see them here, but I've got some silver rims that I'm going to pop on those wheels. But for now, I'm just going to put this trailer on. So this one does look a little bit darker. The definition, so the definition of the trees are here, but I would say you pretty much have to be in my position to see that definition. So we'll see what you think after. I really do hope that you'll leave some comments as to which one you like better. I don't know. I just, you know, when I was preparing to cut all of this with my embossing machine, or pardon me, not the embossing machine, the cutting machine, I thought, oh, what would it be like if I did it this way, or what would it be like if I did it that way? And then I thought, well, you know, I should do them both. And then I thought, you know what? No, I'm just going to do one. And then you guys are going to decide which one is better. And that way, we'll see how the whole thing works. All right. So we got, so far so good. We got our wheels, we got our trees, we got our tractor, we got our cart. And now we're going to have a little gluing experience here. So first we'll put on the chair. This little, I have to laugh. I was looking at this going, I have no idea what this piece is. And then I thought, well, maybe it's the technical term here is hooky dude, to connect the cart with the, because realistically speaking, there's a gap. And yeah, I suppose I could have tucked it under, but it didn't look right to me. Anyhow, and I thought this V, well, maybe that's what goes together. But no, that's the chair for the farmer. Like, what was I thinking? He's got to sit somewhere. And then my son said, well, Mom, the steering wheel's not chrome. You can't make the steering wheel chrome. You have to make the steering wheel black. So then I cut out one chrome and one black. And as you can see, this one's missing a steering wheel. So I could glue it together. But this time, let's just have a look here. Maybe he's going to have one of those, a blackout tractor. Eh? And let's see, I don't know if these, yes they do, good. You know, I mean, that's the hot trend right now, right? Everybody's buying blackout vehicles, like there's no chrome, they're all black. Even the name of the vehicle, no chrome, it's all black. So let's have a blackout tractor. And let's see what Farmer Brown thinks of that. So, shoot. All right, let's hope I didn't wipe all my glue off. And there was a little, that piece that punched out didn't fall off, so there it is. All right. So, made this one black. I know it's a little bit stark, but I think, oh, and that should have come out. Oh my goodness. Attention to detail here, people. All right, so now we're going to put some hubcaps on our wheels. Let's see how well I do at getting them straight across the, that's the thing when you have like multiples of this that run across the page and you have to get them straight. Oh my goodness, a little bit of talent or lots of good luck, I'm not sure which. But okay, here we go. Meh, not bad. Not bad. All right, now for the big one. You know what, maybe we'll do, while my eye is still looking at the little ones, let's do the little ones first. So this is just silver paper that I'm using. The rest was all cardstock. Okay, and now the big one. And this one can be a little off because it has to be center for this wheel. Whoops. Did you see how that lifted up? Stuck on my finger. All right. What do you think so far? Are we doing good? Okay. You know, all that's left now is our greeting. And like I said, I used the Merry Christmas from the Stamp and Emboss machine. Now I brought in gold, and I'm still sort of two minds there too, whether I should have brought in gold or if I should have left this and done it again in silver. I guess I didn't really need that one. I needed one of these. I really quite couldn't decide, but anyhow, we're doing it with gold. And if you have thoughts on that, feel free to comment on that as well. So, we'll put our Merry Christmas up here. There we go. I don't know if I'll add a little bit of bling. Now, so the white lines that you see here on the tractor, they are red here, and there are, I don't know if you can see that, there are, but it's really fine. It's not brilliant, okay? Not that it's bad, it's just different. So let's make some space here a bit. You tell me what you think. There are the two cards, both of them pretty much the same, except one's done on red cardstock and one is on white. So you see a little bit more definition here, but this one looks a little bit richer to me. I don't know. I don't know. I look forward to your comments. So there you have it. That's day 16, Tractor and Company. So we'll see what we have tomorrow, and in the meantime, appreciate any thoughts. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.